Noted. So first of all, thank you and welcome everybody to this afternoon's webinar. It's another in our series on the Edwards Bursary and our winners from 2023. So it should be a really interesting session. As usual, if you've got any questions throughout the session, please put those in the question and answer panel. There's a Q&A button, should be at the top of your screen. If there's any questions that have already been asked that you would like to particularly see answered, then please do vote them up. There will be an option to do that. And we'll try to get through as many as we can at the end of the session. But without further ado, it's my pleasure to invite Ayman to take the stage and tell us all about his bursary experience. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Judy. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. It's an honor to sharing my learning journey supported by Edward Bursary and our webinar today about leveraging the IAM Edwards Bursary for my professional growth and about myself. My name is Ayman Sultan. I am a senior reliability engineer with over 14 years of experience in oil and gas and refineries in the fields of reliability, maintenance delivery, and integrated reliability. Also, I'm specialized in failure management and risk assessment technique, criticality analysis, RCM, and other reliability and maintenance strategies techniques. So this webinar will highlight how Edwards Bursary helps me to access advanced learning resources, participated in impactful events, and gain hands-on experience in asset management. And our agenda today is an overview for the Edwards Bursary and its significance, some insights into each learning objectives. I have some learning objectives from Edwards Bursary. We will dive more into these learning objectives. Also, the impact of the Edwards Bursary on my professional growth and projects. And in the end, we have the reflections and what is next, and of course, question and answer sections. So, an overview about the Edwards Bursary. It's a program by IAM supporting professionals to enable their asset management expertise through structured learning opportunities, and its significance to provide financial support for advanced training, for resources, for practical learning experience, or any other financial objectives. And Edwards Bursary is still open till 28 February. So you can apply for the Edwards Bursary till 28 February. And for more information about the eligibility criteria and the application process for Edwards Bursary, you can visit this link for more information. So my learning objective supported by the Edwards Bursary is to purchase some documents, some subject-specific guidance to deep understanding of asset management principle. Also, I'm attending a SAMP workshop. Also, I'm attending IMERS conference, International Maintenance and Reliability Conference and Exhibition here in Egypt. Also, I have the privilege to make a 2-day program for work shadowing with Mr. Mohammed Said. We will talk about this opportunity, about the shutdown and turnaround management practices, and finally, a self-study guided program for preparing for the IAM certificate exam. Of course, I purchased this subject-specific guidance, which is very effective, very helpful for me. For example, the policy, strategy, and the plan SSG was aligned the strategy with the organizational goals. Also, the strategic planning SSG, capital investment and decision-making SSG, life cycle value realization. Also, the risk assessment and management SSG, maintenance, delivery, and asset operation and asset information strategy and the standards. And this very informative guidance was helped me very much to enrich my information, to establish a solid foundation for the Institute of Asset Management certification preparation. As I said, my approach for IAM certificate is a self-guided study program. So these guidelines gave me a solid foundation for the IAM. Also, a practical skill in life cycle decisions and risk assessment, assessment and mitigations, and of course, strategic alignment. And for more subject-specific guidance, you can visit this link. And this is 39, and in the new edition will be 40 SSG to be mapped with the General Forum of Maintenance and Asset Management new landscape, which with its 14 subject. Another learning objective to attending a TAMP workshop with Woodhouse, and this workshop is very effective for me. It helped me to align the asset management strategies with the organizational objective, the concept of the strategy, the strategic asset management plan or the asset management strategy. Also gain tools for developing and maintaining effective SAMP through the 2 days SAMP workshop offered by Woodhouse. Also enhanced skills in integrating the stakeholder requirement in strategic planning due the external stakeholder, the internal stakeholder, the stakeholder analysis by the degree of the complexity and the degree of the attention of this stakeholder requirement and the analysis and also constraints. So the actually SAMP workshop is very effective course, and I advise anyone need to explore the core or the foundation of the asset management to take such programs. Another learning objective from my Edwards Bursary professional growth is attending the International Maintenance Reliability and Asset Management Conference and the exhibition here in Egypt. And actually, this give me good insights in the best practice in the maintenance and reliability conference with global professionals. So leaders in this field also. Many practical studies about the asset management, about the condition-based techniques, about technologies such as ultrasounds, vibration analysis, and many workshop about reliability and maintenance. So this very good opportunity for me from Edward Sporsery to attend such conference also. And the great thing, which I have a good opportunity to work shadowing with at ISETCO, and ISETCO is the Egyptian ethylene derivative company. It is a leading petrochemical company here in Egypt, and my opportunity to chat with Mr. Mohammed Said. He is a maintenance planning general manager at ISETCO. He is a leader in turnaround and shutdown management, and he has extensive experience in reliability engineering and asset management. And it is a good opportunity for me actually because they have an planning for naked shutdown in June 2025, and I dive with the planning process, with the preparation for the major shutdown, and we take some overviews about the ISETCO shutdown objectives, the critical equipment and maintenance planning, the risk identification and mitigation planning for this shutdown, also the performance monitoring and collaboration with shutdown with the budget about $10 million. So this is a very effective 2 days work shadowing program. Also, one of biggest benefits from my Edwards Bursary is the work shadowing with Mr. Muhammad Said at Isidco company. And the final issue, and it is very challenging for me to decide certificate, IAM certificate or diploma. And as I said, my approach is about a self-guided study program. And as I progress through my self-guided study program, I faced pivotal decisions. Should I pursue to the IM certificate, which align with my prior CAMA certification? Already I have certified asset management assessor, and I can say that the IAM certificate is the same level with the certified asset management assessor certificate. So should I proceed with the IM certificates, or should I challenge myself further with the IM diploma? And about diploma, it's about the IM certificate, it's 5 modules. It covers 5 modules: a principle of asset management policy, strategy, and the planning, managing the asset life cycle decisions and activities, also managing and assessing, asset management risks. And the fifth module is about finance and business impact of asset management question with it is as 60 questions. Um, the first module with 20 questions, and the remaining module with the 10 questions. And I think it is more easy than the level of the diploma, which cover 12 modules. uh, IAM diploma covers the first 5 modules of the IAM certificate, and other 7 modules, which is module 6, the practice of asset management; module 7, asset management information and knowledge; and then sustainable asset care and performance, managing the change in asset management system and capabilities. Also, module about contractor and supplier management; module about demand forecasting and capex planning; and the final module is methods for realizing the whole life value from assets. And uh, I should decide which should I continue, IAM certificate or IAM diploma. And this is a challenge for me, because the IAM diploma posed significant hurdles actually, including that no formal diploma courses to guide my preparation. I decide to continue with self-guided study program, relying on my self-study efforts built on the IAM resources and professional experience. And concerning was I ready to tackle this advanced qualification, or would the certificate to be a safer choice? And about the self-study program for either IM certificate or diploma or IM diploma, there are many useful key references. I navigate, I dive, I read, I study, which is first of the candidate handbook from the Institute of Asset Management, the syllabi also from the IM certificate, the therapy for the IM certificate and diploma, of course, the asset management anatomy, the IAM competency frameworks, parts 1 and 2, general forum of maintenance and asset management landscape, and also general forum maintenance asset management competency specifications for system auditor and assessors. And also ISO 5500 series asset management standard 001 and 002, the requirement and guidelines. Also, I study this very important document and guidelines from the knowledge library of the Institute of Asset Management, which is implementing and improving a management system for asset management. And This is a very highly recommended document to be read, very, very useful, and I learn from this document very much, implementing and improving a management system for asset management. Of course, the SAM book or the SAM document, developing and maintenance strategy for asset management plan. Also, the SSG 6 and 7 about capital investment operation and maintenance decision making. SSG 31, risk assessment and management, maintenance delivery and asset operation, organizational structure and culture, and the asset information strategy, standard and data management. And this also a very informative document about the asset information, about the strategy, the standard, how mm, to structure an asset information strategy, asset information management system, which was aligned with asset management system, the steps how to get a data accuracy and a data management strategy. So this guidance, asset information and strategy, asset information strategy standards and data management is a highly recommended to be read also. So I navigate all of these documents. I study all of these documents, and I decided to take the IAM diploma. I choose to take in the challenge of the IAM diploma exam, and I am proud to share that I achieved outstanding success with a distinction from IAM diploma, and I am very happy for this achievement. Is a very challenging for me to transform or um, to transfer from the IAM certificate and get the challenge of the IAM diploma. And Alhamdulillah, I get the highest degree for the IAM diploma with distinctions, and this is achievement is a testament to the effectiveness of a structured self-study combined with real-world experience, and also that is reinforces my confidence in tackling challenges and pursuing professional excellence, even without formal courses. That's my choice. My choice is a self-study. I can learn from self-study. I like learning from self-study, but there is limitation in self-study approach, which is time. It needs more time. It's maybe high risk. So you should decide which approach you should take, self-study uh, or you may decide if you need a training. There are many endorsed training providers from the Institute of Asset Management, and you can visit this link uh, to to see or to decide which training center or which center you will follow your IAM certificate or IAM exam or any other courses such like SAMP or asset management fundamentals or whatever. So you should decide if you need training or not. I will say that the self-study guided program is very challenging and had some limitation. Of course, had some advantage, costs, and challenging yourself, challenging your limitations. But again, if you decide to take the training, you can visit this link for IAM enrolled training providers. So what is next about my individual professional journey? I think I will apply for the asset management professional, and I believe I am well positioned to submit an application for the asset management professional examinations offered by the IAM, and I hope I can pass this new achievement to be an asset management professionals recognized from the Institute of Asset Management. And finally, I would like to say thank you for the Institute of Asset Management for giving me this opportunity for the Edwards Bursary to enable me to navigate or dive for these learning objectives from document purchases to getting a SAMP course or attending the International Maintenance and Reliability Conference and the exhibition here in Egypt. Also, the opportunity for work shadowing with a leader in the turnaround and shutdown management, and also on the asset management with a good company reputation here in Egypt, Sitco. And finally, the big reward for me is to get the IAM diploma with distinctions. So all of these achievements by the Edwards Bursary, by the Institute of Asset Management. So I'd like to thank the Institute of Asset Management. Also, I would like to thank Ursula Prayan, the president of the Institute of Asset Management, and of course, a big thank you for Judy to be with me on all over this journey. And a special thanks for Mr. Amro Muhammad, which from Atkins, Saudi Arabia, which supports me very much in my journey to sit for the IM diploma. And of course, thank you for Dr. Neville from the Institute of Asset Management India chapter. And actually, I participated and involved with the team in the IM India chapter. Is a very active chapter, and there is more insights and more information I get from joining this chapter and this group of asset management professional. So a big thank you for all of you, and thank you for joining the webinar, and is very welcome for questions and answers.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Iman. That was great, a great session, and congratulations on your diploma. I can see it was only last week as well, so very, very recent.
Yes.
Well done to you. We've just give it a minute to see if we get any questions through. I don't know if you noticed during that, but there was an awful lot of applause and thumbs up as you revealed the results of your diploma exam there. So everybody, I think, will join me in being delighted with that result. So well done you. Just give it a moment to see what we get in. You've also done all of my hard work for me in terms of promoting the bursary, because you've already done all of that. So that's great. Another congratulations coming in on the chat there for your diploma as well.
Thank you. It is a very challenging for me, Jody, and alhamdulillah, I get it with the distinction. And this is another challenge for me, another surprise.
Oh, it's obviously very well deserved. We've actually not got any questions coming in, so I will give them just another moment. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, how many scholarships and what are the criteria? I'll take that one actually is probably best. So actually we don't put a number on them. We look at the applications that come in and we determine how many people we think deserve. Obviously we do have a pot overall, but we do try and spread that out as much as possible, and we take each application in turn, and it does depend on the standard and the number of applications that we review that we decide we would like to award some money to. So there isn't a set number. It does depend what comes in. It does depend on how little or how much money people put in for. There is a maximum, but actually it's anything within that. So I just double check myself. I believe this year we put yes. So it's £2,000 or $2,600 or 2,350 euros. And so that's the maximum that any one individual can apply for. But we do spread that out. Then we've got more than that in the pot, so we can award to more than one individual. Last year we gave 2 bursaries, both at the maximum amounts. But obviously it does depend on the applications that we get in. It's open to anybody who is a paying member of the institute at either a student or associate level. Unfortunately, if you're a member or a fellow, you're not eligible for this one, because it is about supporting people kind of earlier on in their journeys, and certainly the ones that possibly need that professional development journey a bit more. And then we do base it on individual merit. So you submit a business case and we will look at each business case. I keep saying we, actually I shouldn't take any of that credit. I should say thank you to our reviewers who do review all of the applications and go through everyone in turn. and then meet to discuss where we should allocate funds. I know a couple are on this call at the moment, so thank you very much to all of you who were involved last year. And we will be appointing a panel for this year as well. And like I said, there's another one come in the chat there that says again, how much is the bursary? It is a very different, so it can depend on what your needs are, but up to a maximum of 2,000 GB pounds or 2,600 US dollars, depending on what your business case is for. Got some more questions coming in here, so I'll just scroll through those. If anybody would like any more information about the bursary or a more detailed chat about how to apply, then please do drop me an email. My details are on the website under the bursary pages, and I will arrange a call with you to go through in more detail, or send you the information pack if you would like those. So somebody else has come in on, can you give some insights about the difference between the diploma and CAMA certification? I don't know if you want to do your insights on that one, Iman.
Okay. Okay, I get certificate about certified asset management assessor, and actually the diploma is more complex than CAMA. We can consider CAMA at the same level where the IAM certificate. It's about the fundamentals of the asset management, not yeah, as I can say that from the diploma exam we have a scenario based questions. You have more questions about application. You give it your a scenario and you should analyze the scenario and get the right answer from these scenarios. This not this is a unique difference between the diploma and the CAMA. CAMA has not scenario-based exam, but diploma scenario-based exam. The diploma covers, as we showed, 12 modules with a level of complexity more than CAMA. We can say that the level of complexity of the diploma is higher than CAMA, and the coverage um, uh, some information about value for money, about financial issue, about how to calculate, how to use the net present value, the equalized annual costs. I don't need to dive more in technical issues, but we can say that IM diploma is more complex and cover the asset management from an advanced level, not fundamental level.
Excellent, thank you. Next question that we've got come in is, can the bursary support people in becoming an asset management professional once they've achieved diploma? I'll take that one if that's all right. So it can, in theory. What I would say is it's unlikely to get you recognised as somebody that would likely to be awarded. Obviously, as much as we try and spread the money around as far as we can, we have got a limited pot, and we do look to try and give it where we think there will be the most impact. And we certainly went to make sure that we were looking for different opportunities out there. So generally anybody that just put in for just the certificate, just the diploma, just the asset management professional, for example, we generally overlooked those and gave them elsewhere. Not because it's not a valid thing and a very worthwhile thing to do, but because we were looking for that innovation. You know, like I said, there is a limited pot, so we do look for different opportunities out there and things that we think might be a little bit different or something a bit pushing boundaries. We really liked the work shadowing that I'm going to put in his there. That was something that was a great idea, something that we thought would be really valuable and really useful. So on its own, it probably wouldn't be something that would be likely to be successful as an application. But if you expand that and kind of look at what else you can be doing, then as part of a package, it may well be considered. So hopefully that answers your question, John. Like I said, if anybody wants any more in-depth kind of discussions around the types of things that we might consider, I don't, although I pull the panel together, I don't have an input in terms of reviewing those. So I leave that to the judges. So I've got no kind of ability to sway that in any way. That's over to our panel to review. But I can happily have a discussion with how you might want to build your application or your business case. Looks as if that's everything coming in. Oh, hang on, something's just come in. No, that's good. In which case, all that remains for me is to say thank you very much, Iman, for a really great session. It's really
Thank
lovely
you.
to hear how you've used that bursary and what you've done, and to see your successes and achievements. Hopefully, you'll join us for our next webinar. It won't be a bursary one next time because we've done our 2 bursary webinars for this year, but we have got one on the 22nd of January with Carl Waring, who will be looking at circular economy. So please do join us for that one. And if you are interested in getting your bursary applications in, don't forget that deadline is the 28th of February 2025. So you've still got plenty of time to look about. Make sure it's a really well evidenced business plan of where you're going to spend that money, because that's the type of thing that will get you recognised